Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Since divorcing her polygamous ex-husband, Kody Brown, Meri Brown has shed pounds, and the Sister Wives star recently shared pictures of herself that show how incredibly skinny she is. After getting married in 1990, Meri and Kody had a single kid together. They had only been married for a short time when they made the decision to take on more wives. In 1993, 1994, and 2010, he wed Janelle Brown, Christine Brown, and Robin Brown. The unscripted series was intended to counteract the stereotypes of secretive societies of older men marrying young women by showcasing a happy, functional poly family when it debuted. Initially, Sister Wives succeeded in introducing the endearing Brown family to reality television viewers. The family expanded over the years, and by the end of it all, Kody had 4 wives and 18 kids. Kody never had enough time to attend to everyone's needs because there were so many people vying for his attention, and Meri was frequently left out. In 2022, Meri abandoned Kody, following Christine and Janelle out the door despite her sincere desire to keep the marriage going. Meri is more self-assured and has shed pounds since the breakup. Meri prioritized her health and well-being after parting ways with Kody. After starting a weight loss quest, the Sister Wives star started to lose weight and lead an active lifestyle. Unfortunately, a family tragedy was linked to the weight reduction. Meri's world was completely upended in March when she learned of Garrison Brown's untimely death. Kody and his second wife, Janelle, had a son, Garrison, who was 25 years old. The Brown family was grieved by Garrison's untimely death, especially Meri, who had begun to appear noticeably thinner since his passing. Meri may have been eating less as she struggles with a severe loss. Meri appears to be in good health and content right now after working over her emotions. Meri recently shared a startlingly slender image of herself on Instagram. The Sister Wives Season 18 star's tight, tiny pants and black V-neck top in the picture draw attention to how much slimmer her legs appear. More significantly, Meri appears content and slender in the picture since she is more suited to an active lifestyle. Kody either didn't have time or didn't want to spend time with Meri, despite her constant requests to go out and engage in enjoyable activities with him, such as hiking or other outdoor pursuits. Meri has been enjoying life and pursuing her fitness and health objectives since she is now living alone. Meri is occupied with expanding her business empire in anticipation of the Sunday, September 15th launch of Sister Wives Season 19. Meri just launched a life coaching service called Worthy Up, in addition to a number of other businesses. The Sister Wives star recently revealed that Lizzie's Heritage Inn, her bed and breakfast, would be closing for renovations. Meri had always dreamed of converting her grandmother's 150-year-old home into a quaint bed and breakfast. The Sister Wives actress approached Kody for a loan to help her realize her ambition when they were still married, but he turned her down. "I don't have the money," he said. Meri, who never gives up, made her ambition a reality by figuring out how to earn the money herself. Meri relaxed with friends on a recent vacation in Cancun while flaunting her toned figure in a pale pink blouse and denim shorts. Even though she looked fantastic, what truly sticks out is how much she loves her skin. After years of Kody putting her down, Meri's confidence has returned, and it looks fantastic on her. Every woman is lovely, and every woman should feel that way. After Kody's prolonged preference for Robin, Meri appears to now recognize her worth. "It is amazing to see her blossom," she wrote in her post. As they enjoyed the golden beams of the sun, the group learned a delightful dance. Meri, who appears to truly value her time with her female pals, is tanned and laid back. She is offering her love and energy to others who reciprocate, which is fantastic. No matter how much she gave to Kody, she would receive nothing in return. That will only lead to heartache. Meri has a lot on her plate, including a history and that is now undergoing renovations, a new company called Worthy Up, and a suspected new lover named Brandon Stone. Fortunately, she has a tremendous passion for life and is willing to take on any task. In the past, Meri frequently came across as too gentle and meek, but now that things have changed, she is strong enough to stand up for what she wants. The sister wives, although his non-Robin wives are wonderful ladies, Kody was unable to get along with them. The fact that they have all prospered since he left them speaks something about them. I hope that in 2025 and beyond, Kody and everyone else will be content. The Sister Wives star Meri Brown is talking about dating once more, and this time, she's very clear about what she looks for in a partner. The former TLC star shared her opinions on relationships, self-worth, and what she thinks true love should look like on social media on Tuesday. The man needs to live up to expectations. Meri, who is well known for her unvarnished opinions on life after Kody Brown, wrote on Instagram, "Call me idealistic, call me old-fashioned, maybe even a little dreamy. I refer to it as recognizing my value and having standards. I'm not looking for someone to complete me. I'm complete and perfect just the way I am," she added. "I'm open to meeting someone who enhances my life and makes the world a more beautiful place." When it comes to love, the TLC star stated that she will not pursue, settle, or coerce anything. She's looking for a relationship that involves laughing, not wondering, depth, not games, and a sense of peace. "Chivalry is not dead in my book," she said. And that resonated with Sister Wives viewers. Fans' responses in the comments. Her fans swiftly offered their support. One fan commented, "Excellent. Maintain your standards. You deserve to be loved and respected by someone who genuinely cares about you." "I love how you have evolved into the person that you are," said another. "You are truly amazing, Meri Brown. If you find it and he is a brother, please send the brother my way," jokingly said one fan. Teases of mystery men. Meri's tweet was made a few months after it was reported that she was traveling with an unidentified male. She and a potential new boyfriend were later seen together in Cancun. It's unclear if the mystery man is still involved, but Meri is still living her life as she sees fit. The majority of individuals, however, believe that she shares pictures of her male pals to spark conversation. She has been outspoken about establishing boundaries, accepting independence, and emphasizing personal development since ending her spiritual marriage to Kody Brown. She has also traveled, operated her business, and shared inspirational quotes with her fans. Despite being in a relationship, Meri doesn't appear to be in a rush to commit to anything that doesn't fit with her ideals at this time. Notably, her admirers appear to respect her much more as a result. Are Meri Brown's dating requirements reasonable in your opinion? What are your thoughts? In a stunning new photo that has set social media ablaze, Sister Wives star Meri Brown appears dramatically thinner than fans have ever seen her, and the transformation isn't just physical, it's emotional, symbolic, and perhaps even a quiet rebellion against everything she's endured over the past decade. The image, which Meri casually dropped on her Instagram without warning or explanation, features her standing tall and radiant on a sun-drenched hiking trail in Utah, clad in black leggings, a fitted athletic tank, and an infectious smile that glowed with unmistakable self-confidence. But what caught followers off guard wasn't just the scenery or the smile, it was her appearance. Meri looked shockingly slim, leaner than she had ever been during the entire Sister Wives run, prompting immediate fan speculation. Was this a weight loss rooted in health, heartbreak, or something far deeper? As it turns out, her motivation might be a mix of all three, including the aching need to reclaim control of her body, her image, and her narrative after years of living in the shadow of a failed plural marriage, a crumbling spiritual union, and the public judgment of viewers who thought they had her figured out. The photo went viral within hours. Reddit threads lit up with comments like, "She looks like a different person," and "Is that even Meri?" while others praised her transformation as inspiring. But beneath the praise came whispers. Was this a signal? Was Meri trying to send a message to someone? Maybe to Kody Brown, the husband who long emotionally abandoned her and then finally confirmed they were no longer together? Or maybe to the world that so often labeled her the sad one, the forgotten wife, or the woman who stayed too long? Because what Meri's body is now showing the world seems to be what she's been saying internally for years, that she's finally letting go of the weight of that pain, literally and metaphorically. Fans who have followed Meri's journey from day one know that her struggle hasn't just been about weight, it's been about worth. As Kody's first wife, Meri once held a special place in the family. But as time passed and new wives arrived, her position became increasingly unstable. After the legal divorce in 2014 so that Kody could marry Robin and adopt her children, Meri's relationship with her husband began to crumble. The emotional distance was painfully obvious on screen. Then came the infamous catfishing scandal, the therapy sessions, the accusations, the silences. Through it all, Meri stayed. She tried. She hoped. And she suffered. Her pain became part of the sister wives story, and her resilience became its heartbeat. But while viewers saw glimpses of her strength, they also saw a woman burdened by grief, rejection, loneliness, and the weight of constantly having to prove she still mattered. Now, with this new photo and her new look, Meri seems to be making a very different statement. She is done proving anything to anyone but herself. Sources close to Meri say the transformation didn't happen overnight. In fact, it began subtly sometime after the final split with Kody was publicly confirmed. Around that time, Meri began showing signs of internal work, cryptic Instagram captions about healing, solo vacations, personal retreats, motivational live streams with friends, and most tellingly, a noticeable shift in posture and energy. No longer slouched or hiding behind oversized sweaters, Meri began standing tall, wearing bold colors, embracing her natural beauty. The weight loss appeared gradual at first, a softening of the face here, a narrowing of the waist there, until this most recent photo, where the change could no longer be ignored. So, what drove her transformation? Insiders suggest it's multi-layered. On one hand, there's the physical aspect. Meri has reportedly embraced a new wellness regimen that includes intermittent fasting, regular hiking, clean eating, and hot yoga. All practices aimed not just at slimming down, but at detoxing from years of emotional stress. She's not doing this for vanity, one source close to the Brown family revealed. She's doing it for her sanity, for her health, for her independence. This is Meri reclaiming herself. On the other hand, there's no denying the emotional roots of her motivation. After years of being told, directly or indirectly, that she wasn't enough for Kody, that she wasn't as desirable, as connected, or as favored as Robin or the others, Meri is choosing to rewrite that script. And the rewrite starts with her body, the one thing she alone has control over. The symbolism isn't lost on fans. One user wrote on Reddit, "Meri's shedding the pounds like she's shedding Kody's ghost." Another said, "Every pound lost is a mile further from the life that crushed her." And Meri herself hasn't shied away from speaking in metaphors. In a recent post, she wrote, "The things we carry aren't always visible, but when we release them, the whole world sees the difference." Though she didn't mention weight, the implication was loud and clear. But some fans wonder if Meri's dramatic new look is also tied to a secret new romance. She's remained coy about her dating life, only hinting that she's open to new love and no longer bound by the old rules of polygamy. Could there be someone new encouraging this glow-up behind the scenes? While she's kept that part of her life private, eagle-eyed followers have noticed flirtier captions, mysterious date nights, and sudden trips that suggest there might be more going on than she's letting on. If Meri is seeing someone, it would mark her first real relationship since Kody, and possibly her first step into a new kind of love. One that doesn't require her to share or to shrink. Still, Meri insists her transformation is first and foremost for herself. In a recent Instagram Live, she told followers, "This journey I'm on right now, it's about finding joy. It's about stepping into who I really am without fear, without needing permission, without waiting to be chosen. Because I choose me now." It was a statement that sent chills through fans, not just because of the words, but because of the strength with which she said them. And while critics may call it a midlife crisis or a post-breakup revenge body, those who truly understand Meri's path know better. This is no reaction. This is a revolution. A personal uprising against years of being told to be quiet, to wait her turn, to remain loyal even when she was unloved. Meri Brown isn't just getting thinner. She's getting louder, braver, freer. She's taking up space, just in a different way. And for the first time in years, she's not waiting for Kody or any man to notice her transformation. She's not trying to be the favorite wife. She's trying to be her favorite self. As Meri continues to evolve, fans are watching with admiration and awe. She's become more than a reality star. She's become a symbol of what it means to rise from the ashes of rejection and become someone you're proud of. Whether her motivation was heartbreak, healing, health, or hope, or all of the above, one thing is clear. Meri Brown isn't just losing weight. She's gaining power. In a powerful and unapologetically self-assured new social media post that's already stirring conversation across the Sister Wives fandom, Meri Brown, the first wife of polygamist patriarch Kody Brown and now one of reality TV's most transformed breakout figures, is setting the record straight about what love should look like in her next chapter. In what many fans are calling a mic drop moment, Meri opened up in a reflective Instagram caption about her evolving expectations when it comes to romance, standards, and old-fashioned chivalry, revealing a newly empowered mindset that's a far cry from the woman who once clung to a crumbling spiritual marriage for validation. Instead of bitterness or regret, the post radiated calm strength and quiet defiance. Meri's message was clear. She's no longer tolerating mediocrity. She's raising her standards, embracing her self-worth, and making space for the kind of love that shows up fully, consistently, and without excuses. And as fans read between the lines, many believe she's subtly declaring to the world, and maybe even to Kody, she knows what she deserves now, and she's not afraid to walk away from anything or anyone that doesn't meet the mark. The now viral post featured a candid photo of Meri seated on a bench in front of a cozy mountain backdrop, sipping coffee with a half smile that could only be described as content. Her caption began gently, almost poetically. Love is not complicated. People are. And sometimes, we convince ourselves to accept less than what we're worth just because we're afraid we'll never have more. With those words, Meri cracked open the door to her private world, a world where emotional scarcity had been the norm for years. But that was only the beginning. The post continued, "These days, I look for consistency over charm. I want someone who opens the door not because I can't, but because he wants to. I want someone who listens, not just hears. Who values communication and laughs often. Who shows up in the big and small ways. Who doesn't just talk about love, but lives it." Fans were floored. After years of watching Meri emotionally sidelined in the Brown family, often begging for crumbs of affection from a husband who had all but checked out, this was the clarity, the confidence, and the power statement they had long hoped to hear. And this wasn't just about romance, it was about standards. Meri's message went on to directly address the issue of chivalry in the modern world, challenging the narrative that kindness, thoughtfulness, and intentional gestures are outdated or unnecessary. "Chivalry isn't dead," she wrote. "It's just rare. But I still believe in it. I believe in opening doors, handwritten notes, intentional time. Not because I need to be rescued, but because those small acts reveal something bigger, character." Her words struck a nerve with women everywhere who have been conditioned to accept the bare minimum in relationships under the guise of being low maintenance. Meri's stance was clear. Expecting respect, consistency, and kindness isn't being difficult, it's being emotionally mature. And as one fan wrote in response, Meri just gave an entire generation of women permission to raise their standards. This declaration of emotional independence marks a major milestone for Meri, who has been on a very public and often painful journey of self-discovery. Fans remember all too well her heartbreak during the infamous catfishing scandal, her on-screen therapy sessions with Kody that ended in cold rejection, and the slow unraveling of a relationship that once defined her entire world. For years, Meri seemed stuck in a cycle of sadness, loyalty, and unspoken hope. But in the past 2 years, that woman has undergone a stunning transformation, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Her social media has become a journal of healing, with messages of empowerment, resilience, and rebirth that resonate deeply with women across all backgrounds. And this latest post about love and chivalry? It's not just a caption. It's a manifesto. For those wondering whether Meri is currently dating someone new, the post offered no direct confirmation. She kept it focused on values and vision, not a person. But that hasn't stopped fans from speculating. After all, she's been dropping subtle hints for months now. Romantic sunset selfies, references to exciting adventures, the occasional cryptic quote about starting over. While she hasn't introduced a new man to the world yet, many believe Meri is either exploring new love privately or preparing herself for the kind of partnership she now knows she's worthy of. And honestly, that's the real love story here, Meri's relationship with herself. She's no longer chasing anyone. She's attracting everything.